And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Marks is out there with Barnes. Then it's King, and it's Flinders in at the shooting guard. And for Philadelphia, Holland is out there with Smith. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Allen. And it's McCloud in at small forward. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Greg, we've got 2 teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And here are the Pelicans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt. Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Barnes. Back to King. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Holland. Here's King. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Pass to King. Here's Gomez. Covered by Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Pass to Allen. To the inside. And there's Edgecombe on the assist by Allen.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Back to Barnes. Here's Marks. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Pelicans, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
King with it. Allen defending. Pass to Marks from downtown.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon. Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Allen outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 3. King outside. Landers the pass to King. Here's Gomez. Here's Marks. Here's King. A second chance effort. Barnes, right side. 2 points. That one goes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Pass to Holland. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Shoots over King. Edgecombe, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Barnes, left side. King, the pass to Flanders. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Out to the wing. Here's Holland. No scoring in this one. In the basket by McCloud.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Gomez. 76ers getting the bucket. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Shoots from 12. Again, Philadelphia.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
King, the pass to Gomez. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Already the second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Şengün's checked in for New Orleans. Edgecombe with it. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Now here's King. 4-point game. Here's Marks. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Over McCloud. And it's McCloud with the rebound.
Nice reaction defensively. Determined to make that a difficult shot.
Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's King. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Pelicans trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Pass to Holland. Here's McCloud. Over Marks. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight. King, the pass to Gomez. King outside. Pass to Gomez. Here's Flanders. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead. Allen outside. Here's Edgecombe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Marks passes to King. New Orleans moving it around. There's the pick. Here's Marks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Now King hasn't made one yet. Gomez, that gives them the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And it's a complete both teams deciding to change it up. New Orleans gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got King, and it's Şengün in at the 5. Home in the paint. Craig, good.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
Pass to Holland. Over in the corner, Allen. Here's McLeod. Three-pointer. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here is Şengün. A 3-ball. King's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 9. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. The 76ers another 3.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Maxey's checked in for Edgecombe. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gomez. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Maxey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
King with it. Allen defending. King outside. Pass to Gomez. Here's Ramsey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's McLeod, and it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. Craig pulls it in. Pelicans leading by 5. Craig with a screen on Allen. Craig passes to Ramsey. And not sure what he was thinking there. And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 42% so far. And the basket by McLeod.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gomez passes it to King. Shot from 12. Gomez shot is good. Gomez has got 9 points. So it's Philadelphia now. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's McLeod. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Smith.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Ramsey. King outside. Here's Gomez. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Maxey feeling it out a bit, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Pass to Gomez. Back to King. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now, here's Craig. Yep, that one goes.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's McLeod. Pelicans pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Allen inside. He's against King. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And Allen drops it. Both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. To the right side. Pass to Ramsey. Tries a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Ramsey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Maxey. Here's Holland. Craig defending. Here's McLeod. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McLeod's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Craig. Back to King. Pulls up. Again, the Pelicans score.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top, up 4. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Alperen Şengün has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Edgecombe is out there with Allen. Then there's Holland. And it's Smith. And it's McLeod. And at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. King's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Got that one up quick. McLeod's got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers. King, the pass to Gomez. Edgecombe brings the double team. Pass to King. 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop with the clock winding down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
To the wing right side. Here's McLeod. The 76ers another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Gomez. And here is King. Out to the right wing. Barnes the screen. Here's Gomez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's McLeod. He's got 15. And here's Smith. Pass to Holland and stolen by Barnes. And here is King, covered by Smith. King, that's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to Allen. Here's McLeod. He's averaging just around.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here are the Pelicans now. 76ers getting the bucket. Nobody near Barnes. The offensive rebound. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 11 points.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Smith, the pass to McLeod. Screen by Smith. Steps back. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. No good on the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Marks. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Flanders misses. The 76ers trail by 5. For 3. Gomez with the rebound. Gomez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to King. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A solo fast break. Here's McLeod. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Marks. Over to the left wing. Here's Flanders. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Takes the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
This is the definition of versatile. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Flanders. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's King. The kick out to Barnes. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Gomez. And again, no good by New Orleans. Edgecombe with it. He's got 8. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Christie's checked in. Here's McLeod. He's got 21. Now Edgecombe driving inside. The score now all even. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the Pelicans make it. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Henderson, and it's Gomez in at the 5 down low. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Gomez. Here's Ramsey. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Edgecombe. The shot by Ramsey, no good. To the middle. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Here's Clowney, and the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Back to King. Pass to Gomez. Here's Ramsey. Three-pointer on the way. Kick out to King. Here's Ramsey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside, Maxey. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Ramsey. Over Maxey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Felder's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closer. Here's Edgecombe. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edgecombe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Henderson's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Felder, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Edgecombe. This one for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Goes in for the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside, Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Pass to Gomez. Back to King. In the corner, Henderson with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Henderson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Pelicans. Here's Walter. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey in the corner. It's stolen. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is off. And the 76ers with some changes. Smith checked in for Felder. And Allen subbed in for Maxey. Şengün's checked in for New Orleans.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Inside, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
King outside, fires the 3, buries it from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Stolen by Henderson. King against Allen. Şengün with a screen on Allen. King, the pass to Blackman. Here's Ramsey. 6 to shoot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Holland, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And New Orleans also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the 3-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Şengün. Goes back up. Shots good by Ramsey.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Allen passes to McCloud. Henderson pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 6. King outside. Henderson outside. Ramsey. And it's off from 3-point range.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Holland. Now Edgecombe. Smith sets the pick for Edgecombe. Here's McCloud, covered by Barnes. Henderson outside. Here's Ramsey. On deep. They get it again. Stolen by Allen. Edgecombe with it. He's against King. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Count it!
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Allen outside. Rattler's a three. It's good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Timeout called Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 3. Now Şengün. Shot clock at 6. And it misses. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's McLeod. King with the steal and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Jammed in! He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
What touch on the floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Şengün. It's stolen by Smith. Here's McLeod. The shot misses. And King, here we go.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's McLeod. Fires the three. The three goes down.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Allen outside. Smith sets the pick for Allen. Just 5 on the clock. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And so here is New Orleans. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
To take the lead, buries the deep ball.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Off target from outside. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Give me all my royalty money and let me read, and I'ma have